Good evening, everyone. This is Ann with Ann Gray Consulting. I hope you're having a good night. I am having a wonderful night. I just got out of church, and I am going to share a tidbit of information that I learned in the last years that I've been doing consulting. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about what was the hardest thing that I have had to learn in consulting. The hardest lesson I had to learn was that people are not always going to do what you advise them to do. And as a consultant, you have to sit back and let them do what they want to do, and even if it's not what you have advised them to do. And sometimes that means you have to sit back and let them fail and watch them fail. And that is really hard when you know that what they're doing is going to fail, and you watch them fail and you watch their business go down. And that's been the most difficult thing for me. You can't make people do what you tell them to do or what you advise them to do. It's their business, and they can do whatever they want with it, and they don't have to follow your advice. They hire you to give them advice, but that doesn't mean that they have to do what you tell them to do. And so not everybody listens to what you say, and a lot of times they take your advice and then they hear advice from other people, or they read something and then they think, or they just have their own opinion and they do something else. And I have watched businesses go under and fail and are no longer in business now because they didn't follow the advice that I gave them. And it breaks your heart. And it's hard because you get close to these people and you really want them to succeed. And so that's been the hardest lesson for me. And it's still very hard for me to watch people not succeed. So I think that's the hardest lesson that I've had to learn as a consultant. And it's a lesson that I still am learning as I go. And I try different avenues of how can I present these different strategies maybe that would help them to understand what works. I try different things, and I'm still learning. And so if you guys have any advice about what works for you to present strategies to your clients that works for you, I'd love to hear them. But that's the hardest lesson that I've had to learn as a consultant. And that's my tidbit for today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for listening. God bless. Bye-bye.